Oh man, so Jason, I don't know. Look. I want to say this dude has no way of getting out of the Rakudushi compound, but the one thing we've learned is that we cannot underestimate this freaking creep. But at the same time, we know how formidable the Rakudushi are, but I feel like he's the kind of guy where he will scout the entire compound for any sort of weak point. And if he tries to escape, I feel like he might have a good chance of doing so because we know what he's capable of, hiding out in people's trunks, escaping, because the dude knows the White House better than some of the agents that work there, I have no doubt. But you know how you can sneak from one room to another through like the bathroom or something. I don't know what the hell he does, but this is who he is. So if it turns out he finds that he can't leave the compound, he will find a way out of there eventually. But we know the Rakudushi are formidable, so he could be getting his just desserts. Like, he's going to realize what it's like to be tortured and whatnot for a change, but only time will tell. But the reason I'm doing this video is asking the question of, do you think that at some point Mike will reveal his true self as Jason, or they'll discover who he really is? Because remember, the likes of Daikon and the higher ups in the Rakudushi do have access to things like laptops and phones. That's how, if I remember correctly, Daikon saw the news reports of Andrew's wife being killed or something like that. Yeah, what is it? Didn't they fake her death? But then again, somebody got shot in the shower. I don't even know if she's really dead because I haven't followed up on the show. But regardless, we know in this episode, Mike learns that the Rakudushi are anti-government, and we know this dude wants to take the, White House down, mainly his parents. So it has me wondering, do you think that at some point, I don't know if Jason's true identity is outed or if he reveals it himself, or, it turns out maybe he likes the Rakudushi after all and decides that, hey, you know what? Here's who I truly am, and here's some weak spots in order to take down the government. And it honestly would make sense if that happens, because think of it this way. We know that Sam, Kyle, Max, everybody's looking for Jason right now. And if they find out he's at the compound, there might be something where they just decide to raid the damn place and, take it out once and for all, because maybe they know the Rakudushi and their dealings, and, getting rid of them will be a good thing. So if there's an all-out war to take out the Rakudushi, it's a two birds, one stone thing. Hey, Victoria and them are like, we need to take out Jason. Sam and his team are like, hey, we need to save him because he's key to taking down the White House. So either it's a rescue mission or a seek and destroy mission. And like I said, it will be more dangerous because, Hunter or Kyle are down for like dropping bombs and shit. So, or sending a drone so they could take out the Rakudushi in one fell swoop. But then again, the Rakudushi compound is a ticking time bomb, because if the government comes, they're killing all those children, and then, everybody in there is going to be dead too. So then you got Callie, who's in the mix as well. So I wonder if Jason will reveal, like, hey, you know what? The world thinks I'm dead, so that's an advantage for you. Now, let me tell you how to infiltrate the White House and take down, my parents, or, just take down the government in general. So Jason could be the necessary tool that the Rakudushi need to take down the government once and for all. But on the flip side, maybe the Rakudushi tried to utilize Jason as a bargaining chip with the government. Hey, we have the first son, even though the world thinks he's dead. So I don't know, maybe they do an exchange where the government leaves the Rakudushi alone and then they give back their son. I don't know. I feel like there's going to be some sort of team up at some point between Jason and the Rakudushi, or maybe Jason like, hey, these MFers are just way too crazy for even me, or then the Rakudushi decide, hey, this dude's way too crazy for us. So I feel like there's going to be some form of alliance where either the government gets taken down, the Rakudushi gets taken down, or both, and Jason's going to be the center of this situation. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.